Well, today is a special day. I am on my way to go down to A7, where the guys have prepared everything so that the pigs can move from the holding area into A7 and start digging up everything. Let's see how that goes and how it looks like. What I didn't show you just yet, we were at Zone C and it was all pretty sad. No grass, no nothing, but here in Zone A, things look a lot different. So this is next to the pig enclosure, and as you can see, we do have green grass. So it is coming up here, but before we can actually go out and graze, we do have to wait a month. So we still rely on the straw and the alfalfa pellets to keep everybody alive. What I can also share is what I learned this morning. Around here, a lot of people are selling their herd off for slaughter. Due to lack of water to drink, they don't have a well that is sufficiently good, and also the cost of the feed. So they can't sustain it. It's a huge problem. And the big cooperative co-op, it is said, they slaughter a lot of cows every day, and it's the cows that get slaughtered. The bulls have been slaughtered before, but now it's the cows, so they basically eliminate the animals to start over. That is very sad. But here we keep them alive, it's not so bad, and as you can see, we do have green grass. So give it a little bit time, 30 days, and we can definitely go out and graze, and that will happen. Also, if you look here on the other side, the vetiver has also grown. It shows its autumn colors, but it's there. We need to do a lot more of all these things, and then we definitely are in a lot better shape. And inside here of A7, let me go underneath this and emerge on the other side. So here we have also green grass, but of course the pigs will destroy this, but it doesn't matter. We will seed and improve this further, so there is no problem. And the other detail that I can show you is the fence. So as you can see, it is straight because the guys pulled the string and did all the right things. This is also tensioned, so it's not loose. And we have a live wire underneath. This part here is the negative pole, so in any case this works. And later on, when this area is being used for grazing, there will be a white band here that is also a positive pole. So this is all well done. Of course, here we have a little bit of a problem that I just discovered. I will point this out to the guys, because here we can have escapees. But other than that, it is pretty much organized now. What they need to do, they need to truncate the animal path so that no pig can escape, because now there's acorns everywhere, and when the first pig escapes, then all is lost. And that would then mean that the guys have to spend the afternoon here chasing pigs until all 14 are back. And that would be very sad. So right now they are being fed. Here's the energizer. We moved it to take care of this area and not be affected by issues elsewhere in other places. So as you can see there, they use these panels that we also use when the vet comes to close off the lane up and down. So at this point and below that door, so that there is no problem. The pigs will move between the place that you see here, the pig enclosure, and A7 on the other side a few times, because the first pass is to uproot everything. The second pass is seed with their help. We do this in small sectors, But while we are seeding, they will not stay here overnight. Makes sense, because they would uproot things that they should not. So this is a little bit of a management thing that we need to do. And then we should have accomplished the first pass to establish in this area a Miyawaki forest. The forest comes in a year, so when it's October again. And between now and then we will seed, harvest, increase the amount of biomass here in this area. It is 6,600 square meters. So that's a good size. And we will repeat this. So this is just the first step of many. And eventually the whole farm, the whole 45 hectares. Well, it's actually 40 because we have to subtract some areas. Will be like that. So that is a glimpse of the future, and you will see how this evolves now. Once the pigs come out, they will stop here and eat all the acorns that the tree above has produced. They are not all ripe, but they are good enough. They will certainly stop here and eat everything that is available before they continue to the door there where the backhoe is. Let's double check on all the places that nobody will escape. This might be a problem because it's not all the way down to the ground, but of course there is the electric part. It might be good enough, but I think we need to improve that. There are a few simple things that we can do. So this is very well because it goes to the ground. So I'm trying to help by walking around and identifying potential problems. The new growth really looks very nice in the sun. And all of our zone A looks like this by now. So you can definitely see that if I pen down here, that the old grasses, of course they are very scarce, have come back to life, and we have a lot of new growth. Most of it seems to be clover, which is very positive. You also see a lot of fallen acorns, because we are basically now at the beginning of the acorn season. When they are green, they are not ripe, but the wind knocked them down. So this area has improved, and with our new intervention it will continue to improve further, because in here we have had the pigs before and truckloads of straw. And look what we have here from the last rain event. This area here is still moist, and when the pigs come in they will give this a reshape, which is also very positive. So that berm will certainly be flattened, and that is what we expect. So it's looking very good. The guys are retrieving last remaining things, and shortly it is time to move in the new inhabitants. So we figured out that we better lower the string so that stops them in every intent to get close to the physical fence.
Ahora por arriba. ¿Arriba? Sí. Voy a controlar un poco que no roce mucho. ¿Se lo pintamos nosotros? Voy a atrasar ahí. Le ha dado, ¿no?
It's not perfect, but the pigs should be able to do something, and I'm pretty sure they will distribute this further. And it's good enough that they distribute it in that part. In the other parts we will grow things, so that is not enough for the size, but we grow biomass, and therefore everything will come into place. Now the pigs over there have already sensed the bag with feed. They just had their ration, but they're always hungry. So in a moment Juan will open that gate and everything is closed. They will come this short stretch here to the other door, which also has the animal pass truncated. They will come in here, and then we have mission accomplished. They don't need a second invitation. They know that this is feed. There is a hot wire in front of the door that needs to be removed.
Aquí está el pastor, ¿no? Sí, aquí está el pastor. Guardo, guardo. Guardate, 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 guardate. Guardate, guardate, guardate. Uy. Guardate, guardate.
They're always a little bit reluctant at the beginning because there was a door, there was a hot wire, so they check it out carefully. But eventually, with some food, they get lured out. And now we need to be patient because there are acorns, they will also eat them and eventually come in the other door. And as you can see, a few stay inside because they remember the hot wire. And as predicted, they discovered the acorns. It will take them a little while and then they will advance. But we do have a few inside who are afraid of the string and don't discover the door. But eventually they will. Because they got their ration in the morning, it was pretty tranquil instead of chaotic. And now these have discovered that here is more. So that was an easy task. They know that there are acorns, and that is what they are looking for. So you can see how they run in order to discover what is there. You can also hear the sniffing. But these guys, they don't understand. But Angel and Juan together, they should be able to move them out. Their main objective at the moment is to encounter acorns.
Ya voy. Dale. Dale.
And as you can see, pigs can run. That was pretty slow, but they can run faster than a human. Over there inside the animal lane, the others are still munching acorns. It takes them a while. This here is our current sacrifice paddock. By that we don't mean to sacrifice the animals. It's the paddock that is being sacrificed. So if there were good grass in there and a lot of other good things, they would be destroyed by the too long presence of the animals.